Right. So we actually have this inter-exchange arbitrage between Binance and KuCoin. Okay. So we're going to check out the parameters and then we'll now see whether we're going to go ahead with it. Now I'm using something slightly more than $20, right? Because the cost of this one MLN is like $20 plus. So for us to like at least have something in the range of an amount that can help us buy at least plus one. Okay. So let's go ahead and check out the simulations. Okay. So I'm just going to first of all go to buy BTC because this is MLN BTC. That's where the opportunity is. So the first thing I need to buy is to buy BTC. So I'm going to use, like I can say, like I told you, I'm using $24.18. So I'm just going to pick that up. Okay, so that's giving me 0.0087. So I'll pick that. So let's cut that. So we're going to do everything bare bone, and then afterwards we will remove all the charges and see whether it's going to make sense. Okay, so let's go ahead and do MLN BTC. Okay, and all I just have to do now is for me to buy that, put in the BTC and buy that. So what I have is 1.153, which is good. So if I check that, just copy that amount and go over to KuCoin immediately and check what it will be. Then we'll now take off all the charges. I've initially checked out the withdrawal amount, which is like about 20 cents. That's quite high, but it's ERC20, and I'm even surprised it's not really that high when it comes to ERC20. So, but that's the network fee, right? So let's just go ahead, MLN, and pick that out and see. Okay, we have 774. We put sell, we put the measure of MLN we have, then we copy that and quickly go and see whether we'll make money with this. Okay, let's go to BTC USDT and see whether we're going to make anything with this. Okay, let's put in here. Okay, so that's 24.796. So if I go check what this is giving me, 24.79. So let me do 24.79. Sorry, did I say 79? Yes. Minus, okay, 24 plus 18. Okay, we'll make 61 cents. But don't forget, the withdrawal fee is 20 cents. So we must take out the withdrawal fee first, okay? So then also we must also take out transaction fees. We're going to be doing transactions like 6 times, yes, well, is it 4 times, twice in Binance. Okay, we're going to change BTC to USDT. They're charging money now, so we have to pay for that. And then we're also going to charge what's it called now, another fee. The fee would be to change to BTC MLN. Okay, that's another fee. Then of course, when we get to KuCoin, we're going to change it back to USDT. Okay, so 3 times. Okay, so let's check out what that will be. So that's supposed to be 0.03, right? Point 0.3. Yeah, 0.3%. So I'm going to take the entire amount. So this is 41 cents already. So the entire amount is going to be 24.18, okay, times 0.3%. Okay, so that's like 7 cents. All right, so that means from 41 cents, I'll take off, let's take off like 8. That's 0.808. So we'll have 33 cents. That's still good. That's like about what percentage would that? Right now, I just hope I'm not wasting too much time. So that will be how much? That will be 24.18 times 1.5. 1.5. Okay, something in the range of 1.5, 1.4%. Something in that range, yeah. So we'll have, it's a 1.4% profit potential. Let's go ahead and see how this goes. All right, let's quickly work on it before we waste too much time. We have to do the calculations first. There's no cutting grounds on that. We need to do that first, okay? And that's why I had to show you this. So let's go ahead and start this process. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. So BTC USDT. Let's go ahead and we're going to pick up the entire amount. Let's see whether it will. We don't know yet. Let's see. Okay, it's not picking up everything. Can you see that? It's only picking up 23.9, but nevertheless, we're going ahead with that. Okay, so let's see. It's not going to pick up everything like I told you. So we're going to just try and refresh to make sure that everything is set. It's not picking up I don't know why it's not picking up everything, but anyway, that is what we get right now. I think BTC has gone up a bit. That must have been the reason why. Okay, well, I don't know. Let's go back and get this done. We mustn't waste any time. Okay, so let me do that again. 23.9. We will just pick up what we have here and then cut that. Oh, sorry, I'm supposed to be doing a live trade, right? Don't mind me. My mind has gone into simulation mode. So let me go back and pick up everything. Same thing, and let's just click on BTC. Oh, in the queue? No, I don't want to be in the queue. Let's cancel that. Let's put everything. Let's see what it gives us. Does it give us everything? Okay, and then, oh, good. Gives us that. So let's go ahead and, no, I don't want to be in the queue. What's happening here? Let's cancel that. I don't want to be in the queue. Why am I in the queue? Okay, I'm going to pick one of the submissions in the order book and let's get this. I want to buy this. So let me see if I pick that. That's one on top there and I buy 100%. Will that allow me go? Let me see. Good. It allowed me go. So perfect. So now we bought the oh, we still left with, okay, yes, like I told you, didn't pick up everything. We're still left with 26 cents here. No problems. Let's go back and see how much we have. We have 862. Okay, let's go ahead and quickly run along to buy our MLN. Okay, so we have MLN BTC. Let's see what's that giving us right now. I hope we're good because I didn't check the order submissions. Okay, so what am I doing? Let's see whether it's going to give us what we want. Okay, let me just try and see what this will give me and then I'll do 100%. Uh-oh, what's happening? Oh, sorry, I'm supposed to buy. I was already thinking of selling. Sorry about that. Okay, so we have that to sell. Okay, let me pick up that and let me see if it's going to give me, that's 1.14. But if I choose that number one, let me see what it's going to give me. If I pick the number one here, it's going to, let's see how this goes. I think I'm going to be in the queue, but let me just try it out. Interesting. I think I bought it. I think. Am I sure? Let's be sure. It seems like it was bought. Perfect. So what do we have here? 1.14. So now we're going to go over to sending this right to KuCoin. So let's run along and make this really fast. Okay. So let's go ahead to KuCoin and pick out, the deposit, the deposit address. Okay. So the deposit address, we're depositing it, right? Okay. So let me click on that MLN. It's called Enzyme. I had to check the names because you don't want a case where, excuse me, so it's ETH. Yeah. So it's a deposit address that's Ethereum. It's an Ethereum-based project. Okay. So now, as you can see here, I just have to pick this. Okay. That's the copied, it's ERC20. Make sure it's the same. It must be the same. Don't forget, it must be the same. Okay. So go ahead and let's run along to withdraw this. Okay. So we're going to withdraw. So what are we withdrawing? We're withdrawing, the MLM. Okay. You can see we have 1 point. It's equivalent of 23.96. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. So I'm withdrawing that via crypto, and then just want to be sure that everything is the same. Enzyme, like I told you, it's 20 cents. So that's fine. I mean, first time I'm seeing something that low for ERC20. So let's put in the withdrawal address here. Okay, then the amount is everything. I hope it's not going to give me some. Let me check before I go ahead. It might tell me that there's some. It might tell me, but well, let me see. It's not telling me anything. Is there any minimum? Let me remove that first to see if there's any minimum. It might tell me. Oh, good. Everything is fine. So it will tell me if there's any minimum withdrawal. So let's go ahead. I'll just take a screenshot. We're going to receive 1.13. As you can see here, we're going to receive 1.13. Okay. Sorry. I don't know. Sure. Okay. So we're going to see 1.1313. That is fine. It was 1.14, but they've taken out 0.1. Okay. So that's fine. Let's go ahead and click on withdrawal. I'm going to do all my verifications right now, and then I will be back to give you all the results. Okay, so let's see what's happening here. Is it allowing me pass? Let's wait and see. Let's see. Okay, so now it's time to do my verifications and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back, and right now MLN has arrived here. As you can see, we have 23.65, but actually it was supposed to be more than that. It was supposed to only take 20 cents, but well, it was 23.9, I think. Let me go and check BT to go and check Binance to be sure about the trade. What did we get? Now I have to confirm this. Okay, so what did we buy? We actually bought, the entire amount we bought was okay, so oh yes, here it is. It's 23.9 that we actually started out with, right? So what have we gotten here? We bought, don't forget, we have 23.9. Let me see what the fees are again. Was there a fee? Was there a fee? Yes, there was a fee. There was a fee, a very small amount of fee. So 20, let's just say 23.9. So let's go back to KuCoin and see what we have here. So what we have returned is 23.65 or 23.63 approximately. Let's just say 23.6. So like about 30 cents or 25 cents. Okay. So now what we need to do is transfer this. We're going to have to transfer this, right? So what do we have here? We have 1 point, okay, let's put all, and let's see, 1.13. So we're just going to put that 1318. Oh, I love that sound. So we're going to go over to trade now. Okay, so when we do this, we're going to see everything here. Oh, wow. Yep, yep, yep. Can you see that MLN BTC has gone down? It was 774. Wow. Are we going to have to do a spot trading here? Because right now it was 774. It was 774. Wow, 774. And just within how many minutes it went down? Just now. Wow, this is what we're saying, that between the time it takes for you to leave your your originating source and the destination source, anything could happen. That's why at times, doing a triangular arbitrage is on the same platform, right? Maybe faster, but it doesn't mean it may always be faster. Here we are. Here, this was 774. Anyways, let's go ahead and do this. I mean, we're already here anyway, so let's go ahead and sell and see what we get. Wow, this is not looking very good. But all the same, maybe what I should do is to try. Let me even see what we will make with this. I'm already feeling somehow right now, but I mean, we just have to complete what we're here for, right? I mean, there are only two options. It's either we make a profit or we make a loss. So let's go ahead and see what this is, and we'll learn our lessons along the way. Okay. Even BTC has reduced. Even BTC has actually gone down. Yeah, it has. Anyways, let's go ahead and see. I'm just going to sell this and see. This is not looking good. Oh, 23.6. Oh my God. Ooh. So what's going to happen here? Let me tell you what's going to happen here. We came in as 23.6. Okay, 23.63 thereabouts. So, but what we started out this whole trading, this whole, inter-exchange arbitrage rate was 23.9. So we have to try and see how this is going to work for us. Okay, it's either that we set a sell limit at this third leg, or we set a sell limit at the first leg. So let's go and see which one will work and be faster for us. I don't even know. I'm still thinking about it right now on the spot, but I think maybe we should do this third leg because I know that BTC is going to rise again. So if that is the case, I'll just go ahead and try and see what I can do to at least get my MNN back to BTC, and I'll put this as a spot trading. Okay, I think that should be it. So let's go ahead and try and get this sold to MNL. Is it MLN? Okay, let's try and see. Wow, you can see this. Okay, but what if I try to sell it to USDT? Let me try. I mean, let's see. Okay, let me try and see. Oh, still the same. Still the same. Still the same. Is this going to take long before it goes up high? I'm not going to place a bet on that. But what I would do to go ahead and try to sell this to BTC, okay?
put my eyes on MLN USDT. If it crosses to 20.9 something, I'm going to do this. Let me see what we have here. This is currently the price, but let's go back to our MLN. I just saw it as green. That's why I said, let me just cross over. I mean, we have two escape routes, right? So don't worry. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and do this. Okay. So let's just, we're going to be selling, right? 100%. Let's see what this is going to give us. Should I take this higher? No, don't take it higher. Just sell it and see what it's going to give us. Okay, I'll be back after my verifications. Okay, so the order has been placed. I'm in the queue right now. Obviously, I don't have a choice but be in this queue anyway, because anything else is going to take this amount down, right? So I'm just here trying to see, would this go up a bit? I don't know. I think I'm considering doing a little spot trading here. Let's cancel it and take this a little bit higher. I mean, we don't have anything to lose. We already lost a bit already. So let's go ahead and try this. I'm going to go ahead and try this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let me cancel this, right? And then let me go ahead and place this price at 7.7. I don't know. I'm just trying to see whether this is going to work. Wait a second. Wait a second. Did I just sell all of that? It looks like I just sold. It just looks like as if I just got all my MLN sold. What am I saying? I'm a bit confused. Let me check this out. What's going on here? Have I sold all my MLN? Let me go ahead and check. It seems like I actually got it sold. My MLN, okay, now I get it. I had already sold part of it. Oh no, oh no, oh no. So what that means is, oh yes, now I'd sold part of it. I'd sold part of it. Okay, so if I had sold part of it, right, maybe I should just go ahead and do the same for this also. Woo. Okay, so let me just go ahead and complete the transaction anyways. Let's complete the transaction. Let's complete the transaction. Let me go back by, check it again. It seems like I got everything sold. I got part of it sold. Okay, let's go ahead and set that and see how this goes. Well, I don't know. Did I get it sold? Did I get it sold? Did I get it sold? Did I get it? I don't know. Let's check if we're still in the queue. Let's see. Okay, I think we're still in the queue. But I will go and check what's going on in the order book, okay? Let's see what's happening in the order history or the trade history. All right, see what has happened here, right? See what has happened here. I think I'm just checking anyway to see what's going on here. How much of it have we sold? Okay, this was cancelled. All right, so which other one do we have here? Okay, so here it is again. We've already, that is what happened. As you can see here, that is exactly what happened. We had 0.2289 that we got out of this particular amount. So that's why what we were left with was 0.9. Okay, let's go back. Let's see the open orders. Okay, so that's it. Let's see. Let's go ahead. Okay, so here we are, currently in the queue and trying to see whether we can get this sold. All right. So here's the story of our inter-exchange arbitrage. Let's wait and see how long this will take. I'll be back with the results. All right, so I'm back. And right now we have sold the MLN to BTC. So how much do we have? We've gotten a 0.0086126. So let's quickly go over to BTC and change that to see how much we can get. All right. So we're going to have to sell, right? So let's see what we have. Okay, we've gotten, oh, let's try and do this fast before anything does happen. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, so let's see what we've got. And let's go ahead and just make this a purchase.
Good. I'll be back. All right, that's done and dusted. So let's see how much we've got. Oh yeah, so this is what we have. We've got 23.9658. Now don't forget that we had to pay fees. It was 23.98, but of course don't forget like 2 cents will be removed. That's about that's 0.1%. So we're left with 23.965. Let's just talk about 23.96. Okay, so now let's look at the chart. Let's look at what we have in terms of profit. So we're going to look at the profit in two separate compartments. How much came into KuCoin? What came into KuCoin was 23.91. No, what am I saying? No, 23.63. Don't forget that when we left, let's go and start doing the calculations. When we left Binance, right? We were leaving Binance with 23.91. Okay, because really we started out with 24.18, but this was all it picked up, and that's the amount this trade was started with. Okay, so now if I subtract and what came into KuCoin was 23.63. So let's go ahead and subtract that 23.63. Okay, so that means the fees we paid were actually 28 cents. That's actually a whole lot. What it told me, okay, in the withdrawal fee, in the withdrawal section, because we were doing this by ERC20, it was supposed to be 20 cents. Remember, I showed you it was supposed to be maximum 21 cents. So now how it became 28 cents, I don't know. That's why I always tell people whenever you're calculating fees, always pad it because anything could happen in the process. Okay. So let's assume that, okay, 28 cents already out of it. So that's what we have. We started out this trade with 23.63. Okay. And now what do we have? Let's 28 to 23.63. So what do we have now? We've got 23.96. Okay. Minus 23.63. So you can see that we actually made profit in the process of this trade. We made 33 cents. Now, what is 33 cents? That's obviously over 1%. All right, let's just check that out in terms of the calculations. What do we get? Let's just multiply this. Okay, no, that's 23.96 minus 23.63. Okay, so we're going to use 23.63 actually for this calculation because that's what we actually have, 23 points. That's what came in. So if we multiply that times 1.3, okay, let me use 1.4. Good. So if we multiply that by 1.4, so that means that this trade actually gave us, I mean, if let's assume that all our funds were in KuCoin, we didn't have to transfer, we didn't have to do any of those kind of things, we would have actually, it would actually be a 1.4% profit margin trade. Okay, so on the one side, this is a very good and profitable, arbitrage, opportunity, right? Even if, for instance, we were using like probably like $200, don't forget that the transfer fee will still be the same. Imagine just you having $200 and you're making, you just remove 28 cents. Okay, you move 30 cents max. Okay, max, you remove $1. What are we talking about? So let's assume that you had $199. What would that be times 1.4%? Right? That would be what? Let's even say you had 199 times, right? 1.4%. You'll make at least almost $3 on this, right? So it's not a bad, I mean, this is a good profitable, trade. Now, but because we were using a small capital, don't forget, and I always do this, I don't risk too much of my money for all these experiments. I hope I'll actually show you so you can see if it went bad, I'll take the risk, right? If it went good, oh yes, we all enjoy the results. But I'm showing you that this is working, okay? So let's now go back to the global amount. The global amount really is, we have to add what we've made, right? Plus what is in Binance. So what do we have left in Binance? So we have 2663. So let's take that and go and, add that, right? So what did we make entirely? We eventually have, let's add our 0.2663. Then we add that, okay, to our 23.9658. What was that? Let me go and check so that we don't put the values that are not right. What's that? We have, okay, 9658. Okay, I'll just take four figures after that. So 9658. Okay, 9658. All right. So we actually made, if you see here, we made 24.23. It's still a profit, right? We're still in profit, okay? If we remove 20, what's it now? What exactly am I removing now? Okay, sorry, that's not where it's supposed to be. So let me just copy this one so that, no, that's 24.2321, okay? So if we remove 24, the starting point was 24.18. So we actually made 5 cents. Okay, we made 5 cents. That's really small, but in this, in this particular trade, we are profitable. Okay, that's the main point here. Like I said, if I was using $500 with this, it's going to be a 1.4%, trade. So that means I'm going to be calculating based on the amount that I have after removing all the charges. Now, the charges are practically still the same except for trading fees that are variable. Trading fees are 0.1%. So let's even try and do an estimation with $500. Imagine that we had $500 in our Binance and we try this out with $500. What will we have in the end, right? So let's assume $500. It cost us about 50 cents to send it. Like I said, it's about 28 cents, but let's just make it 50 cents. So that's like we have, let's even say $1 to even send, right? So we have 499. Okay, so 499. If we calculate this plus the times what, times point, because don't forget they were like about 2 trades. Okay, so we have to, there was the transfer fee alone. There was no, I think we no yes we had to change, our funds to MLN, right? So that's the first thing. We had to change our funds to MLN. So that's actually a trade. We had to change our BTC to USD. That's a trade. So that means if I multiply that by 3%, so I will be charged like $1.5. So let me remove that again. I'm just doing this so that you'll see if you're using a bigger capital, what you will get. So 1.5. So let's assume that what we have here is what is left is 49. That's $497.5. Let's multiply 1.4%. We'll make like about $7 on a $500 capital. So that's what I'm trying to bring out to you now. Of course, I'm showing you this with a smaller, intentionally showing you this with a smaller capital so that if we can make profit right with this amount, obviously making profit with a bigger amount is guaranteed. I hope you learned something here. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. If you haven't subscribed, I'm like, what are you waiting for? Come on, smash that subscribe button, okay? Give us a like. Let's know your thoughts, right? Have you tried this out before? If you haven't, maybe probably you want to try it out. But let me tell you, just in case of anything, you must know that no opportunity remains the same. It's either it goes higher or it reduces or it totally disappears. So at the time you're watching this particular opportunity might have gone away. That's why you need to know how to get the signals, right? So if you want to know how we get our signals, you can just message us and we'll be chatting with you. God bless you, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay blessed.
Hello and welcome back to Income Strategies, the place where you'll learn the skills to make money, to multiply your money, and to manage your money. Today, we're going to be having another episode of Triangular Arbitrage. Someone say triangular. All right, so today we're going to be having QKC BTC, QKC USDT, and then of course we're going to see whether this is going to work. So now let's take a good look at what we have here. This is the compare market. Okay, so USDT is 0110, BTC is 0112. So there's a difference. So let's go ahead and try this out by simulation first. Don't forget that. All right, so we're going to be doing our experiment and our trade with 20 USDT. So what do we do first? We need to buy 100%. Okay, it's not picking up everything. It's just doing 19.99. That's 1815. Let's check that out. So cut that. Go straight to BTC. Okay, are we still good? And then we'll sell that to BTC. Then you do you put in there the QKC. Let's see. Okay. Then we'll copy the BTC and let's go see what this is going to give us. BTC USDT. BTC USDT. Okay. Let's go check what this has to give us right away. And then we'll put that in here and then we'll sell. Okay, it seems we're gonna get a 26 cents, which is over $1, which is over 1%, probably like a 1.5%. So this is worth trying out. This is a triangular arbitrage within Binance. So let's go ahead and do this. Are we ready? Let's hope that this is gonna go through fast. Okay, so let's go ahead and go straight to our QKC USDT. But before we go ahead, let's make sure that everything is still intact. We want to make sure that everything is still intact. So what do we have here? Everything still looks the same way, still looks normal. So let's go ahead. We're buying. So let's put in 100%, same way we put it there. And then let's go ahead and buy. Okay. Oh, it seems we're in the queue. Let me try something like I always do. Let's try out, buying the first submission under the bid, which is the sell side, because we want to buy, right? So let's try and see whether this will work. Okay. So once again, let's reload. Let's make sure that everything is working fine. I'm going to tap on that. Let's see. Now, before you go ahead, I want to show you something here. So what we want to buy is 1,000. Let me check that again. What we want to buy is 1,815. So now let's take a look at this. Now, if you see here, we have 1,840, which is still okay. So it's still on the amount that we want to buy. But now, because we want to get it sold immediately, we want to get it bought immediately. Let's tap on this. Let me go back. And let's try out something. Let's tap on that first red. You can see that the price is higher than it actually is. You can see that the price is 0.011042. But right now, what we really want to buy, which is the current price that's showing us, is what? 0.011018. So you can see that it's higher here. But now what I want to do is just do a quick simulation. Wow, we get 1811. Let's go and check whether we can still make a profit with this. So let me cut that and go sell to BTC. Okay, so let's sell to BTC. BTC is and that's actually the price here. Okay, you can see if I want to get this sold, I'm seeing that there's a queue here in the millions. When I see this, it makes my heart skip a bit because it looks like something that's going to make us wait for some time. But well, let's try this, right? We're trying to see whether we can still make a profit. We haven't taken the trade. So let's go ahead and see if we sell to BTC. Okay, are we still going to make a profit? Okay, we're selling this, and then let's pick that out and then go to BTC USDT. Okay, let's see whether we can make a profit. Okay, there's still profit to be made here. There's still profit to be made here. So let's go back. Now, what I want to do now is before I finally take this trade, I want to go back and see whether I can do this both legs with the mix of limit and market order. Let's go back and see. I mean, you may feel that I'm wasting time doing this, yes, but these are the calculations we need to do, because if we do not do that, that's how losses happen, okay? That's how losses happen. So what are we going to do here? QKC USDT. Let me reload that again. Okay, and see, I'm just going to use all the market order prices and just try I'm just going to pick my first red here, put the 100%, pick out the 1811. I'll also go to BTC side of things and pick out the first green, because don't forget I want to sell. So I'm going to pick out the first green, which is 39, and I'm going to put all my QKC there. What do I get? Oh, now this is where you really have to be careful. So let's cut that and go to see whether we can. Let's do the BTC USDT. This one is not going to take time. So let's just put that there and see whether we. Oh, yeah. Can you see that? Can you see that? That we ain't going to make any profit here. If we go ahead and do market order all through, we're going to lose 32 cents. So I'm not going to do that, right? So let's go back. Let's retrace our steps. Let's retrace our steps, okay? So let's retrace our steps back to QKC USDT. Now, I'm doing this so that we can be clear on what we really need to do and what we are deciding to do, okay? So what we want to do is that we want to buy, but it looks like we're going to have to use limit order with a slight mix, okay? Like I said, I might go ahead and just make this leg, and then afterwards, I'm seeing this, that this is just 1,840. This is not much. If I actually get this sold at the price, or get this bought at the price, look at it now. Can you see what's going on here?
if I buy this and wait, what's going to happen is this. I'm just going to get 1815. But if I click on, let me go back. If I click on the first red, right, and I put 100%, okay, no, it's supposed to be 100%. I'm just going to lose 4 of that. So that's like 4 cents. So I think I'm going to go with doing this immediately. Okay, let's go ahead and do this immediately. We actually saw that we would make profit if we do this, right? So let me go ahead and do this immediately. So we're just only losing 4 QKC, right? Which is just about 4 cents. So let's go ahead and do this. Good. So that was it. We were able to get that sold. Now, can you see how I got this sold immediately? Using market order, but I'm still under limit, right? By choosing the first red submission. So what do we have here? We have, okay, you can see, oh, yeah, of course, they have to take their own charges. We saw 1811, but their charges was like about 2 QKC that had to go. Okay, so fine, let's go ahead and go straight to sell this to BTC. Okay, we're still good. It's still 0, 0, 1, 0. What's that? What am I saying? Come on, let's go check. What's this? Let's check what it is again. I lost my train of thought there. 0.0112. So we're still good. Let's go ahead and check that. This one, we're definitely going to leave it as a limit order because I don't want to lose any money on this. I'm going to have to wait a bit though. So let's go ahead, pick 100%. As you can see here, we're still going to be in profit. If let me just copy that down so that I can have that in check. So let's go ahead and sell this, and definitely we're going to have to be in the queue. I hope we won't have to wait for too long. Let's see how this goes. But first, let's check the charts. Let's check the charts. As long as you know, okay, it looks like it's going to work. Okay, it looks like it's going to work. They're still going to move on high, and I mean it's a funny looking chart, right? But most of these charts that have to do with BTC, sometimes they have this funny looking ways that they do. But anyways, the fact that we have a green candle shows that we're good, okay? If it was a red candle, I'll be like, take a good look, because I want to get this sold at 0.000040. But the price that the last person is willing to buy is 39, and I don't want to lose out on that. So let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. Let's see how this goes. But before I go, let me check what my profit would be if I get this working. Okay, so if my profit, what would my profit be? Okay, it would just be down. I mean, it's not that bad. 20.24. It was supposed to have been 20.27, remember? But because, we had to do that one by market order, even though we're under limit order, yeah, we just chose one of the submissions under the red and it reduced it by like about 3 cents, which is not bad. All right, so see you shortly. Hopefully, keeping our fingers crossed that we ain't going to wait too much time on this queue. See you, and I'll be back with the results. All right, I'm back, and as you can see right now, we've already sold our QKC to BTC. So what do we have here? We've got 0.000722302. Awesome. So let's quickly go to BTC, USDT, and then quickly get this sold off. All righty. So now I'm just going to click on sell and then go ahead. So what do we have here? We have 20.29. This is awesome. Let's go ahead and do our screenshots and then make sure that everything is there. Put 100% and then go ahead and sell BTC. Awesome. Awesome. Beautiful. You can see that is success already. How much do we have? Good. So what we have right now, as you can see here, that we've made 28 cents on top of our $20. This was a successful, triangular arbitrage. It didn't waste our time. We didn't waste too much time in the queue. This is awesome. So let's go and check what exactly we have made. Let's check our and see what that is. What percentage will that be? So let's say $20 times, let's just even say that's 1.5. I'm just going to check that out. Don't mind me and my mathematics. Okay, almost 1.5. I think that's 1.4. Don't mind me. Okay, yeah. This was a triangular arbitrage. It gave us a 1.4% profit. Okay, I hope we've learned something from here. This was a quick one. I'm looking at probably doing this all over again. Can we do this over and over again? I'm sure we can. Anyways, at least you can see that we already have profit of 28 cents, and that's really cool. Let's check the trade history just to be sure about all the exact details. I always like to do that so that we can be sure about the details. We'll just do a quick recap on what happened, in the process. So if we look at this, we started out with 19.997, right? 19.997, almost $20. Let's just put it at, it's really, really very tiny. So let's just say 19.99, or just say $20. That's the best way to look at it. Okay, so then after that, we sold that. We sold that amount. We got we sold it to BTC, and we got 1809. Okay, then we now sold our BTC, okay, to get, we actually got 20.30. Interesting. We got 20.30. Yeah, but don't forget that they will take out, well, I don't know, they're not going to take out any fees. I'm just wondering why okay, yeah, that's the truth. We had 20.30 here, but don't forget that in the process, right, we actually paid fees for QKC BTC. Did we? Yes, we did pay fee. We paid a fee. That's the amount of fees, as you can see there, 0.000072, right? But we didn't pay any fee. Did we pay any fee? Oh, yes, we did. We paid fee, USDT fee here, okay? That's like about 2 cents. That's the reason why. So the entire amount, as you can see here, the total USDT plus the fee was 20.30. But when they now took out their 2 cents, that's why it looks like we made, let's go back. That's why what we have here is 20.28. Yes. So just remember that the fees were taken out. Initially, BTC USDT didn't attract any fees, but now the fees are back. So now whenever you're doing a triangular arbitrage, always remember that you're going to be paying fees 3 times. You're going to be paying fees 3 times. Right? You're going to pay fee in the first leg, you're going to pay fee in the second leg, and you're also going to pay fee in the third leg. So that's it. Remember, it's 0.1%. So in the long run, you're going to be paying 0.3%. Okay? So if we check what that is in terms of mathematics, what is 0.3% of $20? So that's times 0.3%. Okay, that's 6 cents. Okay, that's actually understandable. So always prepare for that whenever you're doing your trade, right? Always prepare for that. So anyways, I hope you learned something. This was a successful triangular arbitrage. You can try this out also. Make sure that you have profit before you go ahead. Always simulate first, okay? And then check it out and make sure that you have profit before you go ahead to do your trade. All right, I'm just imagining, let's say we had like about $200. Probably we could have done this by market order and maybe made some profit, but I wouldn't place a bet on that. I wouldn't place a bet on that. I'll just say, go ahead, do your limit orders. Make sure that you can quicken your limit orders, just like the way I showed you in the video. All right, ensure that you have profit at the end and take your trades. Now, if you really enjoyed this, I don't know whether this has made sense to you. I personally have enjoyed even just recording it and then bringing this for you. All right, if this has made sense to you and if you got value, come on, smash that like button. And if you haven't even subscribed, what are you waiting for? I mean, look at all the value you're getting on this channel. Come on, smash that subscribe button and give us a like. And we'd like to hear from you. Whatever you've learned, whatever gave you concern, maybe you have a question that you'd like to ask, or maybe you want to learn more, whatever it is, just put a comment in the comment section below. If you want to learn how we get our signals, want to learn more about spot trading, about triangular arbitrage, about inter-exchange arbitrage, you can hit us in the link that we have in our description below, and we'll be chatting in the DM. Thank you so much once again. God bless you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Will XVG come out profitable? Yeah, we're going to look out for this, right? You are welcome to Income Strategies, the place where you'll learn the skills to make money, to multiply your money, and to manage your money. Yes. Now, I'm currently on XVG/USDT, and we need to get look into the charts so quick. Now, this is on the gainers list, right? So we need to quickly take our move. And as you can see, if I go back, you will see that it's within the past 24 hours, it has gained 67% increase. And I'm like, really? Okay, let's go see how to get
take advantage of this. Okay, now in this one, because it's in pump mode, we're just going to go ahead and buy. Oh my gosh, it's going up and down, but we just got to take advantage of this and we're going to buy. All right, so currently what do we have here? We've got 100 USDT. So let's go ahead and do a quick simulation, right? You pick that up and the price is actually really tiny, so we can get a lot of percent, a lot of pieces from this, right? So I'm going to go ahead and then I'm going to sell and change this to 40, let's say 409. Let me see, 409. Let's just see what this will give us. 102.5. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's change it to 409. So let's go ahead and do this quickly. We are buying. We are not taking any chances. We're buying outrightly. Let me do this again. Just tap that out. So just make sure you pick up 100% and then take our screenshots and then we go to buy quickly. Oh, we're in the queue. Will this take some time? Because the price has been, oh yeah, it's gone. It's gone. It's bought already. So let's move into action really straight. Let's not waste time at all. No, this is not what we're doing. This, if I look at it, we're already in profit. One cent profit? No, we want to do this for 09. Let's see whether, will it get there? I don't know. Let's go check. In the past 1 hour, did it get to 409? Oh, yes, it did. No, in the past 1 hour, did it get to 409? Oh, let me see. Let's see. Let's not waste time. Oh, it got to 408. But we're sure it will definitely get to 409. So, should we make it 408 instead? Oh, let's see. Let's make it 408. What would we get? Let's see. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's just take the 100% here. Oh, yeah, it will get to 408. So let's go ahead and make this 408, okay? So let's do all the refreshes and change this to 408 because it got to 408 in the last 1 hour. So we're expecting that it should. And if it wastes time, you know what I'm going to go on? You definitely know what I'm going to do. I'm going to come here and change it. So we're going to looking at having a profit of 2.7, like 2.7%. So let's see. We're currently in the queue right now. Let's see how long this will take. And I will be back to give you the results. Wow, woo! It has already executed. And can you see what I can see here? We made 102.63. That's like $2.63, almost $2, 64 cents. That's good. Really good. Now, let's take a look at the charts. Now you can see what happened. This executed a couple of hours ago while I was sleeping. Like I tell you, I love it when I make money while I'm sleeping. Yeah. That's the beauty of trading. Just set it and leave it and go to sleep. All right. So here it is. You can see that it actually ran all the way to 0.0065. Oh my gosh, there was a bull run. You know that as at the time when we set this, see the percentage is now plus 83.2. In fact, 82%. That's it within the last, 24 hours. In fact, when we were placing this trade, remember it was hovering around 63, 64% plus. But now, see what happened? It ran all the way. It ran all the way. Now it's coming down. It has a pullback. As you can see, it's still going up. These are the kind of coins that when you do this trade, you can do it over and over and over again. Yeah, it's really, really cool. Yeah, so let's see what we set was like 0.00409 or something like 408. I should have done more, but anyways, like I always tell you, it's better to be safe than sorry. As you can see here, oh my God, I'm trying to find out the level where it got to. See, yeah, something in, oh wow, it's even still so far. I think it was supposed to be somewhere here. Let me see. Yeah, so in fact, lower than that. But just to let you know how well it ran all the way. And this trade took like about 2.5 hours, which is good. I mean, when I tell you about patience is key. Some trades could take like 30, what am I saying? Some trades could take like 30 minutes. Some could take like 9 days or even 10 days. Yeah. Some could take hours, like 5 hours, 6 hours. So you cannot really tell how long it's going to take. But what you are sure of is that once it executes, because you're doing this with limit order, then you're sure that you're going to make that exact amount you actually set there.
of course, less your trading fees, because they're going to take 0.1%. All right. And 0.1% means that they're going to take 10 cents. So really what we, envisaged this to be was like 2.7%. But don't forget, it has to take its 10 cents away. That's why we have $2.63. So just always plan that. And the good thing about it is that when you're doing spot trading, you only have 2 trading fees to pay. If you're doing triangular arbitrage, you've got 3 trading fees to pay. If you're doing inter-exchange arbitrages, right, you're going to have 2 trading fees to pay and 1 transfer fee. That means you're going to have 3 different set of fees. So just look at it. In spot trading, you'd have 2 trading fees to pay. And then in triangular arbitrage, you have 3 trading fees to pay. And inter-exchange arbitrage, you got also 3 trading fees to pay. So this is actually much, much cheaper, to execute in terms of, the fees that go into it. And of course, if you're able to check on this coin and you can see that it is pumping, like I always say, just go right ahead and take advantage of it. Now, I'm not giving you financial advice. This is just for entertainment purposes and educational purposes, right? But what I can tell you for sure is that if you're looking at, the charts, right, you should be able to tell when you see the combination of the parabolic SAR and the RSI. Those 2 things, make sure you set them to have it. Now, of course, we can actually do well with having, the exponential moving averages. You can have the Bollinger Bands and all of those things. But for me, these are my absolute favorites, right? Just make sure you have your parabolic SAR set up and make sure that you also have your RSI set up. Just choose them at the base. That's all you just have to do. Look at it. If I click on SAR, look at it now. If I click on this and I put that off, it's going to go off. But if I put it back on, it's going to come back, right? If I take off the RSI, it's going to go off. If I click on it again, it's going to show up. These are the things you should be looking at, because these are the things that are going to give you what I call it now, the grace to get these intelligent guesses right. Of course, you also need to pray that you don't get it, stuck, right? But the truth of the matter is you don't own the market, right? Some you will get, some you would lose, and that's the truth. But we always pray and we work towards having more wins than losses. Now, I hope you've learned something from this awesome trade. I personally enjoyed it while doing it. So go ahead, try this out by yourself, okay? Take advantage of this. Go to the new listings, go to the gainers, and make a choice and get started. And if you want to learn more, just click on the link in the description and you'll be chatting with me. Thank you so much once again, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Take care. Bye. Seeing you on the next video. Take care. Bye. OCO versus limit order. Why would I go for that, right? So limit order gives me an opportunity to set the amount I want to get, okay? Now, you need to understand it. Limit order gives you an opportunity to set an amount that you want to get. So you set that amount, right? Like we have here, I've said I want to get ARB, I want to make maybe like 1.5%, and I set it. So, in limit order, all I have to do is just, put in the amount I want to get, and if you can see it here in the, let me show you in the tray here. Let me show you here. So what I'm planning to get is 1.22. That's the price of ARB I want to get, right? But it's currently 1.13, but because it's going down, right? So I'm just going to set it to get that, so that even if it takes me 1 or 2 days, once it gets to 1.22, right, my take profit or my sell limit will be triggered, and I will get the money, and I'll get like the profit that goes with it. Now, on the other hand, with OCO, let me show you. OCO, you gotta have to set your take profit. That's the amount you want to get it as. You put that in here, right? You put that amount here, the price you want to. If that was supposed to be 1.22, I put that. What am I saying? The price is supposed to be 1.22, right? That's the price I want to get it as, right? Then I'll have to put my stop also, right? So if it's going down, I need to put my stop, like 1. That's the stop limit, and that's the stop loss, right? I need to put that. So if it goes below, this is currently 1,359. So if it goes below like 1.2, for instance, I don't want to lose my money, right? I don't want to waste time in this trade. So I'm happy, right? I'll be happy to lose a little portion of my money, because a lot of people are saying, why don't you just put stop loss? Why don't you just put the take profit? This is OCO. OCO means one cancels the other, right? One cancels the other. Try and understand that, right? So you're going to put all of this, you put your limit and all of that, the price, the limit price and all of those things. So the price is currently that, and you put your limit price here. Maybe you want it to be 1.23, right? Do you understand that? So now you have three prices, and then you have the amount of ARB that you have, right? And then you pick whether it's 100% or whatever. Don't forget that's currently in the trade. So maybe just for the sake of this, maybe I should just cancel that so that you can see what I'm saying. You know, so if I cancel this, don't forget what I put here is 1.22. So you just pick up everything, right? Can you see that? Can you see what's going on here? So all of these things are set. So by the time I click on my sell ARB, two things are going to happen. One of two things is going to happen, and that's one cancels the other. If for any reason my price doesn't get to 1.22 and it goes low to 1.12, it's going to trigger, and then I lose that money, and I will definitely lose that money because I'm not going to get my, I'm not going to get the amount I set it as. Okay, but if for instance it doesn't go down to 1.12, right, because that's the point where it triggers, okay, and then it will give me at a lower price. I mean, it will cancel it at my stop loss. It's not going to go up to OCO again. It's just going to cancel the trade and I lose that money. That's the reason why I personally will not choose OCO, because I want to get the money, okay? I want the money to get to 1.22 and I get my profit out. Now, that's just the difference, right? Let me go to limit because this is my absolute best, right? So for limit, I'm going to set the price I want, okay? So I've said I want it as 1.22 for now because I want to just get some minimal profit and I'll be out. Pick up the 100%, be okay with my 63 cents, and I go up. That's like 1.3%. Okay. And now if this takes me 1 day to get there, my money is still safe. It's not going to cancel.